My friends, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Announcements. I have my frequency class. The first weekend of September is the next one, my breathwork and sound class. And then I have a couple of retreats coming up. They're not for a little bit, but December. Hi, Laura. December, it's the first weekend in December. It's up in Bryan Head, or down about Bryan Head, I guess. Hi, Tammy. And do you want to come up here? Okay. Okay. So that one's in the first part of December. It's just a long weekend, Thursday to Sunday. And then the other one is Mexico in January. And that one only has one room left. Things moved around a bit. So now it's one double room or single room, single lock or double lock, whatever works for you. So if you're interested, there's flyers out there. Yeah, other than that, let's just practice the yogas. So we'll start in seated meditation. If you're not already there, come into your seats. And even if you are already there, might just want to wiggle around a little bit, kind of move your physical body or feel your physical body. So you can literally just feel your physical body. Give yourself a little self-massage, temple massage, jaw massage. I really like to tap my fingers, my heart space, my belly, and just kind of immediately brings you into your physicality a little bit more. And then when you feel ready, just settle in and find stillness. Feel into the length of your spine. Let your shoulders really relax and melt down away from your ears. Let all the muscles in your face soften. And then give yourself these first few moments to just really fully arrive here. So if you've got a lot going on right now in your life, see if you can just kind of, for the next 75 minutes, let it fall away. And just feel right here, right now in this room. Feel your body. Feel your sit bones on the ground. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the sounds from outside of you, and then maybe also the sounds from inside. Start to tune in more. So your own inner space, what's present for you today. And you might notice your thoughts coming and going. See if you can just start to watch them rather than wandering off with them or attaching to them. You might notice physical sensations that are present as you sit in this position. Maybe they're comfortable, maybe they're a little uncomfortable. Just notice, what do you feel? You could feel into your breath, the rise and fall, the expansion and contraction. And you can also notice, if you want to go a little deeper, a little more subtle, you can also notice just energetically, how are you feeling today? Even emotionally, what have you brought with you to class? Not trying to necessarily make it go away, but just noticing what's present, what's already here, allowing space for it. So really, this is the yoga, just this paying attention, becoming aware, and simply just noticing. So with this extra awareness, next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. And then when you are full, hold right there. See if you can keep holding your breath, but relax a little bit around your held breath. And then big sigh, let it go out your mouth. Ah, good. Do that 2 more times. So huge inhale. Hold in fullness. Take an extra little sip of air. And then big, huge sigh, release. Ah, good. 1 more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all day. Hold. Extra sip, maybe even 2. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. Ah. Nice job. Seal your lips now and start to cultivate Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. So there's a little constriction in the back of your throat. You're using the muscles that you use when you whisper, when you gasp, or when you hum. You're using these muscles to regulate your breath, to slow it down, to smooth it out. So each inhale, taking a great big inhalation all the way down from your diaphragm. Your entire torso expands and inflates as you breathe in. It's almost like you're a 3D globe and you expand in every direction. And then as you exhale, all the way to empty, slow and steady. At the very, very bottom, you feel a connection to your center as your belly button pulls back towards your spine. You might even hold there for a split second. So this breath, Ujjayi breath, there is no rush. It is big and spacious and slow and steady all at the same time. Good, I can hear your breath, good job. So you're more than welcome to stay right here, just in this seated meditation for a little longer. And you're more than welcome to come back here at any time throughout our practice if you just need a moment to rest, to recalibrate, reconnect. If you're ready to begin moving, take your breath with you and transition forward onto your hands and your knees, tabletop. Once you're in your tabletop position, just intuitive movement. So there's no right or wrong way to move. If you want to start with cat-cows, you can start with cat-cows. Then start to get a little more curious, a little more creative. Feel around. So how many different ways can you move your body from your hands and your knees? How many different ways can you move your spine? Can you feel your shoulders and even your shoulder blades? Can you bring awareness even to your elbow joints and your wrists and your fingers? So there's about a million ways you could explore from hands and knees. Meditation even to keep your eyes closed if it helps. So letting go of how you look, how anybody else in this room looks, and just focusing on how you feel, what your body is experiencing, responding to it, getting curious about it. Very nice, everybody. You can stay here 3, 4, 5 more rounds of breath, just moving in this way. Then eventually, downward facing dog is where we're headed. So in your own time and in your own way, you can start your transition back to your downward facing dog. Very nice, everybody. Once you're back in your dog pose, just feel around. So maybe pedal out your heels or give your hips a little shift from side to side. Maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. Very nice. Good poses, you guys. Feel your strong hands on the ground. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Your hands are your foundation in down dog. So rather than trying to get your heels to the ground and just put all the weight in your legs, feel the strength in your hands and your arms, your shoulders. Feel as if there is an invisible rope attached to your belly button. It's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So if you can find the connection to your center in down dog, all of a sudden this pose feels much lighter. Use your big deep breath to hold and support you. You guys look great. Take one more big inhalation into your down dog. And as you exhale, gaze to the top of your space and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, come into your halfway lift position and then pause right here for a moment. Bend your left knee a lot, left fingertips to the ground or maybe left hand to a block and right arm to the sky. So try to stay rooted through your right foot and especially the inner edge of your right foot. Straighten your right leg as much as you can and pull your right hip back towards the back wall. This will be easier if your feet are hips width distance apart rather than big toes touching. So if you need to make an adjustment, please feel free. See if you can feel the length from the crown of your head back to your right hip. Nice Rose. Take one more deep breath. And then bottom of your exhalation, release and just switch to the other side. So right knee bends a lot, left leg extends as you reach your left arm to the sky. So just working your left leg as straight as it will go. Stay rooted through the inner edge of left foot. And keep your breath big and spacious. Keep your spine nice and long. Nice poses, everybody. Take one more round, maybe working your twist just a little further. And then end of your exhalation, let it go, forward fold. Take just a moment. And if you want to ragdoll or bounce a little, sway a little, bob a little, go for it. Nice work. Next time you breathe in, come into a halfway lift one more time, realigning. And then exhale, release. Let's take it all the way up, rise. Inhale your arms, extend overhead. And exhale your hands to your heart center. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain pose, stretch tall. Hinge at your hips, connect to your center, and dive down. So stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, then fold in. Bend in the knees might be real helpful. Halfway lift position, breathe in and lengthen, get all the rounding out of your back. Nice, Abby, as you exhale, let it go. From the press of your feet, rise back up. See if you can feel your connection to center as you rise. Inhale, arms extend. Hands to your heart, exhale. Let's take that one more time. Make it a moving meditation. So much awareness. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Feel your spine lengthening, then release. Halfway lift. See if you can feel the length in the back of your neck. So probably not gazing forward, but a little more down. Exhale, release. Nice job. Press into your feet, lead with your heart, and take it back to standing. Inhale your arms overhead, maybe even gaze up. And then hands to your heart center. All right, friends. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale this time, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. So make sure your shoulders aren't rolling forward to get your clasp, but they're rolling back and down away from your ears. See if you can not lock out your elbows and start to reach your hands back away from your body. So feel as if you have a little bend in your elbows. And then only if you want to, add a little back bend. So press your hips forward, but imagine you're squeezing a yoga block with your inner thighs. So hug in. Puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. Try not to let your head collapse back, but rather extend back so there's strength in the sides of your neck. Take one more big inhalation, puff up your heart. Keep your clasp, hinge at your hips, take it all the way down and fold. Bend in the knees is perfectly welcome. See if you can hang out for just a couple rounds with your fingers interlaced behind you. So let your neck relax, let your head hang. Use the strength in your core to lift your butt higher. Use the mobility in your shoulders to lift your knuckles higher. One more inhale. Nice, Mike. And as you exhale, hands to your low back, then release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. Maybe a little shaky shake. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. Pause in your plank for just a moment. Check in with your hands. Spread your fingers really, really wide and actively push the ground away. So ideally, if you are pushing into the ground, rather than locking out your elbows, you want to find strength in your arms. So arms, shoulders, even chest muscles are turned on. Draw your belly button in and up. And see if you can take little baby rocks forward and back. Yeah, good adjustments. Hips are level with your shoulders in a yoga plank unless your knees are on the ground. Take one more inhale and find that little rock forward. And then strong straight line as you exhale all the way down. Think chest and then belly. Yes. Inhale, Spider-Man Cobra. So hands out wide up on your fingertips. Inhale, lift your heart. Press through your pelvis and your shoelaces. Exhale, take a little twist to your right side and dip your left shoulder down. Very nice. Inhale back to center. Lift your heart, navel to spine, protects low back. So tone your belly. Exhale, other side, twist. Nice, Samantha. Inhale, come back to center, lift. Exhale, release, let it go. And then however you'd like to get there, downward facing dog. You've got about 5 rounds in your down dog. So please feel free to move a little, explore a little. Or if you'd rather just find stillness, there's probably lots of little tiny micro adjustments inside that you can explore. So again, strong, powerful hands, strong arms, strong shoulders, connected to your center. If you have a big bend in your knees, absolutely fine. If you're on your tiptoes, the balls of your feet, absolutely fine. So the goal is not to get your legs straight or your heels to the ground. You want to focus the most on lengthening from your fingertips up to your sit bones and feeling into that long line of energy, breathing into that long line of energy. Take one more great big inhalation into your down dog. And as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, forward fold. Halfway lift position as you inhale. Exhale, release, let it go. Root through your feet and take it all the way up. Arms extend, breathe in. Hands to your heart as you breathe out. All right, this time inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, chair plane pose. So bend your knees, sit back and reach back. Your arms, as they reach back, try not to roll your shoulders forward, but instead back and down. So feel your shoulder blades hugging towards your spine. Feel your core engaged. So notice if you're letting go through your belly, draw your belly button in and up. Stay right here, or invitation now to rock up to your tippy toes. So heels lift high, and as your heels lift, see if you can sit just a little bit lower, bend your knees more. Yes, so good. Awesome, Mikkel. Take one more round wherever you're at. And then as you inhale, heels on the ground, arcing Tadasana. So cactus your arms, pop up your heart, gaze up, open up, and then exhale straight into your forward fold. You can bring your hands to your third eye center if you'd like, all the way down. Inhale to your halfway lift position, nice and long, shoulder blades hugging towards your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat. Take your vinyasa on your own. See you in downward facing dog. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Ujjayi breath. Slow and spacious, powerful and strong. All right, from your down dog, next time you breathe in, take your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. And if you want, you can open your hip or explore a little bit, but try to stay strong through both of your hands, both of your shoulders. Even try not to sink into your left hip. So everything else stays pretty strong and stable as you explore movement with your right leg, as you explore mobility even through your right hip. See if you can feel your connection to center, that invisible rope pulling up and back. Take one more inhale, make your right leg long, strong, and powerful. As you exhale, keep your hips super high, right knee towards your nose. So try not to let your hips drop, and then step your right foot forward softly. Yes, nice, Chris. Rise slowly, crescent lunge. Good. So all 10 toes face forward. Hips are square. You're on the ball of your back foot, so there's definitely an element of balance here. Find your longest stance so it doesn't feel like you're almost setting your back heel down, but your back heel is lifted. And get your back leg as straight and as strong and as powerful as possible. So if a little toddler came and sat on your back leg, it wouldn't move, it wouldn't bend, it wouldn't collapse. There's power in your back leg just as much as your front. Energetically, pull front hip back, back hip forward. So you're plugging the femur bones into the hip sockets. Once you have your really stable foundation through your legs, and you can really feel into your upper body, feel into your expression of the pose. So heart is lifted, belly is toned, gaze is intentional. Whatever you're doing with your hands and your fingers is intentional. You're aware of it. Take one more big inhale into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, swing your arms back, hinge forward, airplane lunge. So stay in your lunge a little bit longer. Feel your connection to your center, navel to spine. Now, only if you want to, you can stay here if you'd rather. Otherwise, full airplane. So root into your front foot, float your back foot up. Imagine a little smiley face. Nice, Jill, from the crown of your head back to your heel or your toes. Try to keep your hips as square as you can. Bend in the standing leg is just fine. Take one more deep breath. Awesome, Kirsten. And then come back, land softly if possible. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. And let's take a horizon lunge. So reach your right arm forward, up. Spin all of your toes towards the right side of the room. Let your hips come down as you reach back. So this is a nice stretchy pose if you want it to be. You can kind of push your right knee gently towards the back of the room. Or if you want a little more strength, maybe you lift and lower your hips a couple of times. Maybe you hold in that lifted position, kind of like a side plank variation. So you do you, feel around here, see what you can find. Take a couple more rounds. Nice job, everybody. Good work. All right, next time you breathe in, reach your right arm up, forward, and then all the way down. Come back into a low lunge. So all of your toes now face forward. Root through your front foot, float your back leg up, standing splits. So back leg lifts. Make your back leg strong and powerful. So I don't care how high it goes, but I do care that you can feel it wherever it is. You can feel it. You can feel your toes. You can wiggle them around. And just like in a forward fold, let your neck relax. Let your head be heavy. Feel the connection to your center and use it to lift you up. Take one more in-breath. As you exhale, nice and easy, forward fold, top of your mat. Set your left foot down. You can give your right leg a little shaky shake if you want. Bring your big toes together, little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, so tiny little potato bug ball. Butt towards the ground and nose towards your knees. You can choose to try to press your heels all the way down to work your ankle flexibility, or lift your heels as high as you can to work strength and balance. If you want, you can wrap your arms around the front of your shins like you're giving yourself a hug. And then really breathe into your back body. Breathe in the back of your heart, back ribs, all the way to empty with your exhales. Nice job, friends. Nice, Deb. Take one more breath. And then inhale, halfway lift. So heels down, spine long. Get all the rounding out. You can widen your stance if you want to. And exhale, bow, fold. Root through your feet. Rise all the way up, arms to the sky. And then pause right here and lift your left knee up for standing staff. So left knee lifts, toes flex back and active towards your shin. Nice, Tara. Hug in with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. Take one more in-breath. As you exhale, figure four with chair plane arms. So sit back, reach back, outer left ankle, top of right thigh. Try to keep the weight as much as you can in your right heel. And then when we flow breath to movement, this is where we're going. But for right now, you've got a few rounds. So if you want to move and explore, go for it. You can explore a forward fold, a twist, even an arm balance if that's in your practice. Maybe you're falling in and out of the pose, and that's your exploration. Meet yourself right there. This is not a performance. It is just a practice, and it's just to get curious about your body. to connect with your body in a deeper, more intentional way. Last couple breaths. Ah, thanks, Katie. Let's slowly bring it back to standing staff. So right foot is your base still, arms reach up, left knee lifts, maybe even left leg extends forward. As you exhale, curtsy bow, left toes off the right edge of your mat, swing your arms back, take a little bow. Inhale, you can either keep your legs the same, extended leg curtsy, reach up, or standing staff, left leg forward. And then take one more bow, exhale. All right, this time high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And with your exhalation, take it all the way down, forward fold. Spinal extension as you breathe in. Get all the rounding out of your back, feel that length. Nice, K. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. However you want to get there, see you in downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. All right, next time you breathe in, left leg to the sky. Feel free to explore a little bit. Maybe open your hip, roll out your ankle, maybe even circle through your left knee. Try to stay strong through both hands, strong and rooted. Strong through your shoulders, connected to your center. Really nice, you guys. Take one more big inhale, make your left leg straight, strong, and powerful. And as you exhale, keep your hips high, knee towards your nose, round your back, and then step through ever so softly, low lunge. Rise slowly into your crescent lunge. So high on the ball of your back foot if possible. I know it's tempting to want to just kind of almost set your back heel down. It might feel easier. But if you can get high on the ball of your back foot, get your back leg really straight, strong, and powerful, you'll feel lots of power in your legs. So hug in towards midline. Find your connection to center. Front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward, low belly tones. And then you can puff up your heart. You can gaze up. Whatever you want to do with your face and your fingers, it's intentional. You're aware of it. Send your breath into every little space. Take one more inhale here. Nice dab as you exhale, hinge forward, reach back, but stay in your lunge a little longer. So airplane lunge. Now notice, are you rounding your back and looking down? See if you can lift your heart and look just slightly forward. So feel your back muscles engage. Stay toned through your belly. Belly button pulls in and up. Now, as you are ready, invitation for full airplane. So float your back foot up. Try to keep your heart just slightly lifted. Yes, nice, Kate. See if you can keep your back foot active. Spread through your back toes. One more full round of breath. Awesome, Samantha. And then come back to crescent lunge. Soft landing. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Horizon lunge. So left arm reaches forward, up, and then back. All of your toes face towards the windows. I really like to just kind of hang out here and get a nice stretch. Stretches my right side body, my left hip. So great place to stay. Or you can lift your hips, more strength work like a side plank variation. You can lift and lower a few times. Just find something here on this side for yourself. Feel around. Try to keep your right leg, the one that's behind you, nice and long behind you. One more deep breath. Next time you breathe in, reach your left arm up, forward, and then low lunge. Hands come down, all of your toes face forward. Root into your left foot. Float your back leg up, standing splits. Good. So think of this as just a one-legged forward fold. Neck can relax. Head can be heavy. Marjorie, keep your right toes active. So point, flex, point. Just feel energy moving all the way up into your right toes. Feel your connection to your strong core. Take one more inhale here. Nice job. As you exhale, right foot comes down next to left foot. You can give your left foot a little shake out if it wants it. Ah, and then big toes touch, little gap in between your heels. Once again, tiny little potato bug ball. So tuck and curl, butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. You can stay in your potato bug ball like we did last time. Or if you feel like a little more play, you can move into a toe stand, point your knees straight forward, bring your hands to your heart, balancing on your tiptoes. And if you wanted to play with a crow pose here as well, you're welcome to. Give yourself about 2 more deep breaths. Good job, nice daisy. With your next inhalation, my friends, halfway lift position. So heels down, spine long. You can widen your stance if you want. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and take it all the way up. Arms extend, pause. Lift your right knee up, standing staff. So try not to sink into your outer left hip, but hug in with your left inner thigh. It's like you're zipping a zipper up through your midline. Keep your right toes flexed back, nice and active. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, figure 4 with your chair plane arms, sit back. So weight in your left heel, reach your butt back and connect to your strong core. Beautiful. Flexion through your right toes, strong through your right ankle. You're welcome to explore a little bit. We'll be here for a moment. So feel free to explore as you did on the other side, or maybe this side feels different. You want to go somewhere different, totally fine with me. So pay attention to your body. Get curious. Meet yourself where you are at. Good work. Last couple of rounds. We'll come back into a standing staff. So if possible, stay balanced on your left foot. Arms reach up, right knee lifts up. Invitation to extend right leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, curtsy bow. So right toes off the left edge of your mat. Arms swing back, take a little bow. Extended leg curtsy, so legs stay the same. Or inhale, standing staff. Right leg extends. One more time, take a bow. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, high mountain. Nice, Tammy. Arms reach up, lengthen. And then slow dive all the way down into your fold. Good work. Halfway lift position, breathe in. Nice, Norma. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Vinyasa however you would like. See you in downward facing dog, or if you're feeling a child's pose or any other resting pose, please feel free to take it here. So we've got a few rounds of breath just to hang out, reconnect, recalibrate. So notice, how's your body? How's your breath? Can you feel the energy inside of you flowing through every little space? We will move now through that entire sequence, that entire flow, but we'll do it a little bit faster. So it'll be one breath, one movement. It does not mean that we speed through it as fast as we can and forget to breathe, but it means we use our big, slow, deep breaths to guide our movement. So if I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can breathe bigger and breathe slower and deeper. And then use your breath to support you from the inside. But anytime you just want to take a little break or do your own thing, that's also completely fine with me. So if you are joining me, downward facing dog, Ujjayi breath. Great big inhalation as you push the ground away. And exhale, look to the top of your space, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift position. Exhale, let it go. And then rise, take it all the way up, big stretch to the top. Inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, let's flow, my friends. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So pop up onto your tiptoes if you'd like. Arcing Tadasana, heels down. Practice your arms. Pop up your heart, little gaze up. Straight into your forward fold. Exhale, dive down. Maybe hands to third eye center as you dive. Just an option. Halfway lift. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. So try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Great big inhalation. Take your right leg to the sky. Use your strong core. Exhale, step through softly, low lunge. Inhale, rise slowly, crescent lunge. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. And then yogi's choice, airplane lunge or full airplane fly. Exhale. Nice work. Come back, crescent. Inhale, soft landing if possible. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, horizon, reach forward, up and back. And then as you exhale, just rewind, reach up, forward, and down, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. Tiny little potato bug ball. So left big toe next to right big toe, tuck and curl. Halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Inhale, exhale, release. All the way up. Inhale, arms reach up, left knee lifts, flex your toes. Exhale, figure four, sit back, reach back, nice and low. Woo, inhale, standing staff. Maybe left leg extends. Exhale, curtsy bow. Keep your legs the same if you want, or another standing staff. Reach up, inhale, and exhale one more time. Take your bow. Beautiful. Inhale, high mountain. And exhale, slow dive. Halfway lift position, breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back, exhale, chaturanga. Very nice. Inhale, curl open, peel your heart open. Nice rows, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take it back. Happy. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Strong, powerful, active through left foot. Keep your hips as high as possible as you exhale, step forward, low lunge. Nice, Jacob. Rise slowly, crescent lunge, inhale. Little tone in your belly support, slow back. Exhale, your choice, airplane lunge or full airplane. Back foot lifts. Nice, Ellie. Come back to crescent with a soft landing. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Nice, Chris. Exhale, hands come down. Horizon. Inhale, left arm forward, up. Turn your toes towards the windows as you reach back. And then just rewind it. Exhale, up, forward, and down. Low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg lifts, active through your right toes. Exhale, little tiny potato bug ball. Bring your feet together all the way to empty as you tuck and curl. Get small and compact. Inhale, halfway lift position, heels down. Stick your butt out and lengthen. Exhale, release and fold. Root through your feet. Take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, arms up, right knee lifts. Exhale, figure four, chair plane arms. Sit back, reach back. Good. Nice shape. Mike, inhale, standing staff. And exhale, curtsy bow. Keep your legs the same if you want, or standing staff again. Press through your heel. Try not to lean back. Exhale one more time. Bow. Beautiful. Inhale, high mountain. And slow dive. Exhale, traction out your spine, then release. Halfway lift position, inhale. Plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Heart lifts, inhale. Hips lift, exhale. Pause for just a moment here. Maybe a couple open mouth sighs would feel real good. So we're gonna go through that entire sequence once more. Nice down dog, Deb. If you want to take a break at any time, totally fine. Otherwise, just stay present, listen to my cues, take what works, leave the rest behind. So last round, take one more inhale in your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your space, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, release, bow deeply. Press into your feet, connect to your center, and take it back up. Inhale, arms extend. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, last round. Listen, inhale, high mountain. Side body stretch of your choice over to your right side as you exhale. So find that long line in your left side. Inhale back through center. Other side with your exhalation, up and then over like a crescent moon with your body. Inhale back to center. Exhale now, chair plane or drinking bird. You can float to tiptoes if you want. Arcing Tadasana, heels down, cactus your arms, lift your heart, little baby back bend. And then exhale takes you straight into your forward fold. Beautiful work. Lift halfway, lengthen, breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back. Exhale, slowly lower. Nice, Jill. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift. All right, listen here, my friends. Inhale, right leg high. You can hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow. As close as you can. Yes, push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right armpit, as high as you can get. Don't let your butt drop down. Yes, inhale, three-legged dog. Now everybody exhale, knee towards your nose, step forward, softly, low lunge. Inhale, rise slowly, crescent lunge, strong legs. Use your breath to support you. Exhale, airplane lunge, or one more chance to fly on this side. Beautiful. Bring it back, soft landing. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands come down. Horizon. Inhale, reach forward, up and back. Toes face the right wall. Exhale, rewind it. Reach up, forward, and down. Now listen, walk your hands all the way over to the left long edge of your yoga mat. You're in a wide-legged straddle position. So parallel your feet, straighten both legs. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, either fold or explore. So we'll take a few breaths here. You can use it as more of a break, or you can use it as more of a playful challenge. So feel free to move around, explore on your own, or just hang out and breathe. Try not to lock out through the backs of your knees. So a little bend in your knees or even a big bend is absolutely welcome. Keep your weight just slightly forward and focus on lifting your butt as high as you can as you work the crown of your head towards the ground. Take about 2-3 more rounds in your wide-legged forward fold. Next time you inhale, friends, come to a halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground, so bend your knees as much as you need. And then exhale, crawl your hands forward, back to low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, tuck and curl all the way to empty, get small and compact. Halfway lift, inhale, stick your butt out and lengthen your spine, realign. Exhale, fold. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart and rise. Inhale, arms overhead, left knee lifts. Listen, Eagle pose, left knee on top, left elbow underneath. So wrap your legs, wrap your arms. If you cannot get the second wrap of your toes behind your calf, no big deal. Just keep your toes active. Squeeze through your inner thighs, weight back in your right heel as much as possible. And as you sit back, try to lengthen your spine. So rather than feeling like you're sticking your butt out and looking at the ground, try to lengthen through your low back, tailbone towards the ground, and then lift your elbows up, up, up. Gaze right through your arms. Focus of an eagle. Take one more deep breath. Beautiful. Standing staff. Unwind everything. Inhale. Maybe left leg extends. Exhale, curtsy bow. Legs can stay here if you want, or standing staff. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Take your bow. Beautiful. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Beautiful. Lift halfway. Nice and long through your spine. Breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back as you breathe out. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl open. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. All right. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Stay and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow, that little twist. Beautiful, nice, Norma. Inhale, back up. Awesome, Kate. Left to left, exhale. Get as high as you can on your left arm. Push the ground away. Nice, Kate. Inhale, reach back up. And then last one, everybody, knee towards your nose. Keep your hips high, step forward softly. Inhale, rise slowly, crescent. Exhale, airplane lunge, or last chance to fly on this side. Back leg lifts if you want. So good. Bring it back. Crescent. Inhale. And hands to the earth as you exhale. Horizon lunge. Reach forward, up. Turn your toes towards the windows and back. Let your hips drop. And then just rewind. Exhale, up, forward, down. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out your legs. Halfway lift position. Inhale. And then you choose anywhere you want to go, either working your fold or playfully exploring. Does not have to be what you did on the other side. Once again, try not to rock back into your heels and lock out your knees, but instead, weight just ever so slightly forward. Focus on squeezing the fronts of your thighs. Your quad muscles are firing as you stretch the backs of your thighs, your hamstrings. If you're working your fold, think butt towards the sky, crown of your head towards the ground. Take a couple more breaths. So good. All right, next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees as much as you need, and then crawl your hands to the top of your space, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, right leg lifts. Spread through your toes, make them active. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, super small and compact. Very nice. Inhale, halfway lift, heels down, spine nice and long. Stick your butt out. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet and rise. Inhale, reach up, right knee floats up. Once again, eagle pose. So right knee on top of left, right elbow underneath left. Wrap your arms, wrap your legs. Sit back, weight in your left heel. So as you sit back, try not to stick your butt out and let go through your core. Draw navel to spine, lengthen through your low back, tailbone reaches down. And as your tailbone reaches down, see if you can lift your elbows up. Nice, Kirsten. Beautiful poses. Gaze right through your arms. You are an eagle. Embody the energy of an eagle. One last breath. Nice, Mikkel. Inhale, unwind, standing staff. Awesome, Samantha. Exhale, take your bow. Right toes off left edge. Arms swing back. You can keep your legs as they are, or inhale, standing staff. Right leg forward. It's like a slow motion karate kick. And exhale one more time, bow. Yes. High mountain, inhale. Exhale, dive down, nice and easy. Spinal extension, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank. Pause here. One arm at a time with a strong core, lower to your forearms. So see if you can make a number 11 on the ground with your forearms. Spread your fingers and press especially into your thumbs and index fingers. Try not to let your hands drift in, but keep your arms nice and parallel. Keep your shoulders very strong. Keep pressing down through the belly of your forearms. Draw your belly button in and up. Now, imagine that invisible rope attached to your belly button. It's pulling straight up towards the ceiling. Start to lift your hips up as you walk your toes in dolphin pose. So toes as close as you can get them to your elbows. Try not to let your elbows drift apart. Keep squeezing in towards midline as if there is a strap around your upper arm cinching in. You can stay in your regular dolphin, or if you want to, you can play a little bit. You can lift one leg, then the other. You can even play with little hops if you'd like. Use your standing leg as a springboard. Your opposite leg, stay straight, strong, and powerful. Just a couple more rounds in dolphin. I know it's a lot. You are so much stronger than your mind wants you to think you are. You can exhale out your mouth anytime. Just take one last huge breath. Ah, nice, Deb. And then slowly let it all go. Come down to rest. Either child's pose, embryo pose, nice, Kate, or even a kneeling meditation, hero's pose. Just take a moment. Just notice, feel, and observe. All that energy flowing through your body. Start to feel yourself as not just a physical being, but also an energetic being, a little bit more. Your next couple of rounds, downward facing dog. All right, from your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Open up your right hip, so bend your right knee, reach your right knee out and up. You can absolutely choose to stay here or option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you, right arm reaches forward or right hand behind your head. Puff up your chest. Lift your hips, feel your strong back body. Take one more inhale if you're in the back bend. Everybody exhale, three-legged dog. Extend your right leg high. See if you can feel now square hips, square hips. What does that feel like? One more inhalation. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your space. And then this time, pivot back heel down, warrior two. So back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Right toes face forward, left toes directly to the left. Get a nice long stance. And then as you bend into your front knee, track it towards your pinky toe. So rather than sticking your butt out behind you, wrap your front butt cheek underneath your body. Feel your front knee tracking open. Feel your back leg strong, your back foot rooted, inner and outer edge. Next time you inhale, reach forward like you want to touch the front wall. Reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach anymore, only your arms have to change. Right arm towards the ground or right elbow to right thigh. Left arm can reach straight up or forward, bicep next to your ear. Try to keep your heart as open as you can. So keep wrapping your right butt cheek. Keep pressing with your back foot. Keep breathing. If you would rather stay in side angle, that's fine with me. Otherwise, transition into your balancing half moon. Reach your right hand forward and float your back foot off the ground. So back foot is active. Back toes are active. Back leg is strong and powerful. Ah, good job. See if you can lift your back leg a little higher if you're in the balance. One last round. See if you can come back softly into warrior two. So maybe landing softly. If not, no big deal. Take a moment to adjust if needed. Warrior two. And then on an inhalation, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Keep wrapping your front butt cheek underneath your body. Yes, good, Norma. Keep a little tone in your belly. Take one more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. So we'll pivot to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Might feel nice to open your hip, or you could square your hips, I don't care. Whenever you are ready, pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down gently. If you'd rather take this in some other variation, in a seat or on your back, or if you like box pigeon, totally fine. Set yourself up intentionally. Big, deep breaths. Just notice here, where does your mind go? Do your thoughts distract you and cause you to wander away? And if so, no big deal. It's perfectly normal. We're all human. That's what our minds do. They distract us. So just come back intentionally. Notice your breath. Mindfully notice sensation. Just be in your body. If it's comfortable or uncomfortable, pleasant or unpleasant, see if you can just let it be what it is. Be here for about 5 more rounds. Open mouth size, always welcome. Last couple rounds if you want. Sigh it out your mouth. We're going to make our way into a 3-legged tabletop. So if you're in regular pigeon, you'll lift your upper body, plant your hands firmly, curl your back toes under, scoot your back knee forward, and then unthread your right leg, take it back, give it a nice little shaky shake. After a few shakes, my friends, we'll open it up into a modified side plank. So pivot on your left knee, so your left foot comes to the outside of your yoga mat, and then right arm to the sky. Yes. Try to squeeze through your outer left glute and press your hips forward rather than sticking your butt out. Maybe reach your right arm towards me, towards the front wall. Lengthen through your right side. And then final option, if you'd like, bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your right foot. Once you've got it, gently work the pose with leverage. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Push your hips forward, let your heart look up more. Yes, beautiful. One last deep breath. And then nice and easy, back to hands and knees. From hands and knees, downward facing dog. If you want to move through a vinyasa to make your way to down dog, that's fine. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Peel your left hip open, bend your knee, reach your knee out and up. Great place to stay, or option to flip your dog if you want to. Nice ab. So left arm forward, left hand behind your head. Pop up your heart, lift your hips, feel the strength in your back body, supporting your front body as it opens. Soften around the pose. One more inhale. And then everybody, three-legged down dog, come back. Take your left leg long, square off your hips and feel, what do square hips feel like now? Take one more inhale. Exhale, left foot to the top of your mat, low lunge. Warrior two, pivot your back heel down, cartwheel your arms up. Beautiful. So left toes directly forward, right toes directly to the right. And try to get your weight nice and centered. So you're not leaning forward or reaching forward. Shoulders are stacked over your hips. Nice, Mike. A little tone in your belly. So it doesn't feel like you're flaring your ribs. Navel to spine. Supported through your low back. Next inhalation, side angle. So reach forward, reach, and then tip it over. Nice, Tara. Left hand towards the ground or left elbow to left thigh. Keep it light. Right arm reaches up or right arm reaches forward. Keep your heart open, keep your hips open, keep breathing. Nice, Deb. Keep your back leg strong, back foot grounded, rooted firmly. Soften your face, soften your outer shell. What would that even feel like? Take one last round in your side angle, and then you can stay here if you want. Otherwise, balancing half moon, reach forward and back foot floats up. Back foot active, back leg strong. See if you can stay open through your heart and your hips. So you're not just reaching up with your right arm. You're allowing your entire heart to open towards the side wall. You're allowing both of your hips to open towards the side wall. Keep your back foot active like you're stomping it onto an invisible wall. Maybe lift it a little higher. One last inhale. And then slowly, everybody, warrior two. Come back to warrior two. Take a moment to adjust if you need. Reverse your warrior, front palm rotates up, reach up and back. Lots of length. Nice, Jacob, through your left side. So breathe into your left waistline, breathe into the space in between your left ribs. Nice, Daisy. Take one more big, huge inhalation, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, low lunge. So cartwheel your hands down, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Three-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Open your hip if you want or whatever feels good. And whenever you are ready, pigeon pose, left shin to the top of your yoga mat. Gently bring your body down. Left shin to the top of your mat, pigeon pose. Yeah, you can take it in a seat or on your back or any other variation that will best serve you today. So wherever you end up, make sure it's intentional. And then use your breath to soften around the pose. So rather than hanging out here and getting tighter and tighter and more anxious, when are we going to be done? Just let yourself be in it. Just surrender to it. Exhale out your mouth anytime. Take about 5 more rounds. If you've gone somewhere else in your mind, just notice that. Bring yourself back. Feel your breath, feel sensation. Just be with it. You don't have to figure anything out. Don't have to find any answers. Maybe you find more questions, but just feel around. Get curious. Be in your body. What's there? Last couple breaths. Feel free to take your last big exhalation out your mouth if you want to. And then three-legged tabletop once again. So start to lift your body, plant your hands, Bring your back knee forward just a bit so your hips lift, and then unthread your left leg. Take it back, shake it out for just a moment. Cheeky shake. After a few shakes, pivot on your right knee so your right foot comes to the outside of your mat like a little kickstand, and then left arm up, open up. So your foot behind you will really help. Will help support you and stabilize. So make sure your foot is on the outside of your yoga mat. Press your hips forward as best you can. Squeeze through your outer right butt cheek to press your hips forward more. It's your medial glute. See if you can feel it engage. Left arm might reach towards the front wall, lengthen through your left side. And then only if you want to, final option, bend your left knee, reach back, grab your left foot. Kick your foot straight back, nice Chris, and let your heart look up. Make sure your left shoulder is rolling back and down, not rolling forward. See if you can spread your toes as you hold your foot in your hand. One last round here. Beautiful work, friends. And then slowly release, hands and knees. Either child's pose, one last down dog, or one last vinyasa to get to either child's pose or down dog. Just give yourself a couple breaths, maybe a couple open mouth sighs even. Just feeling it all, feeling all that energy flowing through. Oh, sorry, guys. Did not mean to do that. All right. However you want to get there. Down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you'd like. Once you're on your back, just gently draw your knees towards your belly. Take a little rock. And then choose any supine twist of your choice. Go to either side first and about 5 breaths on each side. So don't feel rushed. But when you have taken your twist on both sides, come back to center and find any inversion for about 10 breaths. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart can be something a little more restorative, or it can be something more challenging, just depending on how you're feeling. No hurry. Once you've taken your inversion for about 10 rounds, just ease your way out slowly and finish off your practice with any poses you want. So maybe a happy baby pose, maybe just squeezing your knees in towards your belly, giving yourself a big hug. Maybe just feel like resting for a moment with your feet together, knees apart. Anything else your body is calling for. And then just slowly start to transition into your final relaxation. So either the traditional corpse pose or any, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry again. My iPad's giving me trouble. Any other position that will allow you to just fully relax. So I will read to you as you make your way into your Shavasana. And this is a quote by Jeff Brown. It says, sensitivity is a sign of life. Better hurt than hardened. I bow to those who keep their hearts open when it is most difficult. Those who refuse to keep their armor on any longer than they have to. Those who recognize the courage at the heart of vulnerability. After all the malevolent warriors end each other, the open-hearted will inherit the earth. So these last few moments, just feel your body, feel your heart. What does it feel like to have an open heart? What does it feel like to let your armor come down? See if you can just rest here for these last few moments, simply noticing, simply observing, simply just being this wide open space that live energy flows through. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just start to move slowly, gently through your physical body again. And eventually find your way into a fetal position on either side. Take just a couple moments there, really letting your body be held by the ground. Feeling into this nurturing position. And then use the strength in your arms to just slowly find your way up into seated meditation, facing forward, so right back where we began. As you come into your seat, notice if you feel just a little bit different than you did at the beginning. If anything has shifted, even the slightest. No judgment, just observation. Gather your hands to your heart center, either prayer hands or one palm stacked on top of the other. We'll just close our practice together with one big group Om. So start by exhaling, clear your throat if you need. Breathe in your voice. Thank you so much for being here and letting me guide you. Namaste. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and I hope to see you soon. How are you doing, Queen? Marjorie, is that what you said? March. Yeah, you too. Thanks for coming. And then you're Kate, right? And then what's your name? Anna. I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.